Well, hi there. I wasn't planning on being here today, but I'm too excited not to be. It's Monday. I hope your week is off to a good start. And I just had to come in here because I've been finishing up some final touches for preparation for the launch of Exhausted to Energized tomorrow. So I keep getting questions in, and it's great because it's got my wheels turning. I want you to join me. If you haven't registered yet for the free 3 day, that's not easy to say, free 3 day event that I'm starting off tomorrow. It starts at noon Central, runs every day until Thursday. Please register. The link is right here. I'm going to put it in the comments everywhere too. I really want you to register so that I can get you the Zoom link and the recordings, because I know it's not convenient for everyone to show up at noon every day, and you might miss and you might have to duck out. So you'll have the recordings, and then you'll have time after. You'll have all the following week to do this work. Okay, so really important you register. But here's the good stuff. What are we going to cover in the 3 days? Day one is about digging you out of the rubble of where you are right now. And actually, I should have started with who this is for. And then it makes sense. Why are you going to dig yourself out of rubble, right? So who's it for? It's for anyone feeling that feeling of being completely and utterly depleted and exhausted to the point where you feel like you've lost yourself a bit and you don't know how you're going to keep up. You're aware that you're experiencing this weird thing. You're overwhelmed. You are disengaged. You constantly feel like you're failing. You doubt yourself. You're hard on yourself. You're running around doing so much for other people and leaving very little for you at the end of any day or even the beginning of any day, right? You just can't. And it's hard to feel like there's a way forward. You've got no energy. Like moments of joy are very, very, very fleeting. And you just wish for a day when you could rest. The weekend's not cutting it anymore. And because of that, you start to procrastinate over things you know you should be doing. And then that starts the whole cycle over again of being tired and depleted and exhausted and overwhelmed and feeling like you're failing and all of that stuff. Okay? This is burnout. This is burnout. You may have some of the warning signs. You may not be in full burnout. You may have some of those little red flags going off. You may be in full and complete and utter burnout to the point where you think, I don't even have time to come to your darn workshop tomorrow, Claire, because you just don't understand. I do. I really do understand. I understand because this was me. This was me 4 or 5 years ago. This was me. That sense of overwhelm can feel like, it feels like a weight on your chest and then this churning in your stomach all at the same time. You feel like you can't breathe sometimes. You feel like there is just no way any of this can happen the way it's supposed to. And you feel like no one understands you. You really do. So it's for you, because I do understand you. And I want you to know that there's hope. There's hope. You don't have to feel this way. What's the opposite of burnout? What's the opposite? It's a beautiful feeling of purpose and vibrancy. And it's the feeling that comes when you have a heartfelt peace. So that weight and that churning, it feels like peace right here. And your stomach, that's the butterfly feeling. That's the excitement for what's to come. And you actually have energy and mental clarity to help others. You have time and space to dare to dream for yourself. And you actually value your life right now. You don't live for a time in the future of fantasy where you think everything's going to be better when, right? When I retire, when I've paid off the mortgage, when my kids are in college, when I've lost weight. Don't put off your life for that. You can experience that joy now and continue enjoying it on the road to all of those other amazing things. Okay. And I really do feel like it's a feeling of total harmony. That's the opposite of burnout. It's harmony. Is everything going to be perfect all the time? Absolutely not. Are you going to have your days where you realize you've got to get a lot done or you're behind? Absolutely. But when you work with me over the course of the next few days, you're going to get tools, you're going to get actionable steps to put into place when that feeling comes up. So back to day one, digging you out of the rubble of all of that overwhelm. How did you get there? What are your patterns? What are your triggers? What are your cycles? We're going to be addressing that. We have to see where you are and see why it comes up and really see it for what it is. It's not that you're a failure. It's not that you're not capable. It's not that you're too busy. It's not that you can't or that you're a constant procrastinator. It's just you got a lot to work through. Okay, so we're going to work through it. Day two, once we've identified all of that, we're going to start implementing daily practices so that you feel the shift and you start enjoying your life right now. Right now. You're going to look for things that you can start to really hold on to and get the feeling of the vibrancy and the harmony. It's liberating. So that's one of my favorite words right now. It's liberating. So we're going to do that on day two. And then we're going to tie it all together and start casting that vision, because your feelings will be there, casting that vision to creating the dream life that you deserve. And we can start taking action towards that dream life now. And so in 3 short days, we will accomplish a lot of really great fundamental things that will get your life on track towards where you want to be, so that you don't have to put it off. You don't have to say, well, maybe when the mortgage is paid off, when I retire, when my job gets easier, when I've lost weight, when. No, you start it now. But it all starts with you making the decision to prioritize yourself for a little bit of time. And again, I know that feels huge right now. I know it feels overwhelming, which is why I've got the recordings so you can do it in your own time. But this could be the best 3 hours you spend for you in the rest of 2023, because my goal is you end 2023 feeling amazing, like you've actually accomplished something that you want for yourself. And imagine how 2024 looks in January when you're already on that path, when you've already figured out what you want and you've started working towards it. Can you imagine that? So it's a wonderful investment of your time. And I want to see you all there. So please do register. And if you've got any questions, put them in the comments all over. I'll pop in and answer them. And I'll be here for you tomorrow. And I cannot wait. See you all there. Bye.